Welcome back to PowerWash Simulator. We're going to be taking a look at the Warhammer 40,000 special pack that came out towards the end of February. It actually came out a week before I realized that it was out. Grabbed it as soon as I knew it was out, recorded this content, and I'm laying down the commentary a few weeks later because I got busy playing a few games and doing some other things. This guide it's pretty basic stuff. It's not too difficult to figure out what to do here. The reason I'm looking at the Time Machine job here for the Back to the Future special pack is because there was some scuttlebutt about progress being lost. If you haven't finished the Back to the Future special pack, I suggest you finish it up, get your trophies before you download and play this pack, because you might have to redo some things if you haven't completed all of the trophy requirements for that special pack. But don't know too much about that, other than it was a bit of a rumor going around the first week or two that the special pack was out. And as you can see there, it looked like the DeLorean was being claimed to not have been started. So we're going to jump into the first of 5 new jobs here with the special pack. All of these are nice, chunky little pieces of equipment or mechs, and most of them are pretty easy to clean. As far as the miscellaneous trophies, and here I got so excited, I jumped right in, I started cleaning things, and I realized, wait a minute, I gotta make sure I do the miscellaneous trophy. For 4 of the 5 jobs, you have to clean a specific thing first before you completely clean anything else. For this job, the first job, the Land Raider job, you have to complete the Ultramarines 2 plaque first, and it is on the front, I guess you could say, hood area, the part in the front of this tank kind of thing, with the incline here right above looks like the bottom of a big metal mouth there, right there, the thing that's glowing. Of course, anytime you do one of these special packs or anything in PowerWash Simulator, if you need to know specifically what the item is, hit the options button, find the item in your list, in your job list, click on it, go back to the job, and it will be highlighted like this one just was. So we get this done. I think I have to kind of step off to the lower level to get the very bottom of the plaque in order to complete this. So this is the first of 5 jobs. 4 of these require you to clean something specific first, and the second job, which we're going to look at fairly soon, requires you to do the entire job with the yellow nozzle. Of course, there is the trophy for cleaning the plaque first on the Land Raider job. We will be looking at the second job in a few minutes, but here is the tail end of the cleaning. Most of these only took about an hour to do. They're fairly easy to clean. This one, because they changed the color of the power washer, I had no idea that I was using the white nozzle the whole time, so it took me a lot longer than I planned to take, and it felt like it was taking forever to clean, especially these like gun turret kind of areas and some of the little cracks and crannies. But yeah, it took me a long time to realize I was using the wrong nozzle, and then I finally went to my preferred nozzle, the yellow nozzle, which is what I always use, unless I need to do something specific with with a different nozzle. So the second job, I probably would have gotten the trophy without even trying for it, but there we go. This is the last, we had, I think, what, 2 things? No, the hatches, okay. Which is that on the other side. You just need to get above where the ladder's going down. While we wait for this to get finished up, the other bit of news was that there was some trophy issues with the main game that were brought on from, I believe, the Back to the Future special pack, or maybe it was the SpongeBob pack. But apparently people were finding out that when they completed the main campaign and they cleaned the last item in the last job, there's courage and honor for completing the Land Raider job, the first of 5 Warhammer 40,000. But apparently there was a problem for a number of months after one of these special packs came out, where when people were completing the campaign, they weren't getting 1 or 2 of the trophies. They weren't getting like the trophy for completing the campaign and the platinum. Some of them were being held back from getting the platinum. So this update that came with the 40,000, the Warhammer 40,000 pack, whether or not you downloaded and purchased the special pack, you should have also gotten an update to the game that fixed that problem. And I have heard reports from people that yes, they are definitely able to go back in there and get those trophies. So this is the second job, the Redemptor Dreadnought, and we're going to select our yellow nozzle, and we're going to do the entire job with the yellow nozzle. Again, not a problem for me. It's my favorite nozzle to use, and you'll see in just a second here how easily it gets the job done. For the most part, you got to get in the cracks and you got to get at certain angles, but for the most part, that is it. So we're gonna let this play out a little bit. You're gonna see me clean off the foot parts of this mech, and then we're gonna switch pretty seamlessly, actually, to close to the end of the job, and then you're gonna watch both the Degrees of Redemption trophy, which is for using the yellow nozzle only on the job, and Eternal Service for completing the Redemptor Dreadnought job. You're going to see both of those happen. So we're going to let this play out. But yeah, as I said, this special pack and the updates that were brought over to it should have cleared up any issues with the main game not popping any of those end of game trophies. So if you're still having problems, let us know in the comments. Nothing we can do about it, and really nothing we can really advise that you do, but the hope is that everyone is able to complete everything at this point. So let's just let this play out. It should be done in just about a minute or so here, and we will return for job number 3. So now that we're done with that, the last 3 jobs, you just have to complete one or a set of items first as you clean. For the next job, the Rogel Dorn battle tank, you need to clean a very small stowed shovel. It's right next to about 3 other items, and you'll see I take precautions here to make sure that only one specific thing is completed. So we're gonna go ahead and figure out where it is first. It's the stowed shovel right there. And I'm going to climb up here and find it. So it's right next to about 3 other items. I think an axe, I don't know what they call that, stowed pack, and then the that wrench item. Can't remember what it's called. It's like a train track item, something people used to use on the train tracks or something. But anyway, as you can see, the handle's very kind of thin, so we switch to the thinnest high pressure beam we can use, and luckily that gets the job done, and we get Astra Militarium secret weapon. Later on, I went through and I cleaned those areas, and some of them took only a few hits to get clean. So you just want to be very careful with that one because it is so small and it's next to a lot of other things. You don't want to accidentally clean something else before you clean that. And as always, we're showing you the end of the job. The toe rings are hanging down right here, and I had cleaned them pretty extensively, so I wasn't sure exactly what I missed, but you always gotta get on all fours, look all around at every angle, and there you go. There's Cadia stands. I'm familiar with Warhammer 40,000 enough to know, I know a lot of the video games, and I believe there's some possibly board games. I don't remember if it's tied to the Dungeons and Dragons, universe, or if it's tied to some other IP, but I know I've definitely heard a lot about them, but if I'm getting any of these pronunciations wrong, I apologize. If anyone out there is a big fan, I think they even have another game coming out. I think it's coming out very soon. So if you're into that kind of thing, hopefully you get a chance to enjoy that as well. We're going to jump into the Imperial Knight Paladin job here. And the items you have to do first here are the Tilt Shield and Tilt Shield Purity Seals. So it's the shield. You can see it right there up top on this giant mech. It's kind of to the left in our view of the middle part of the chest area right there. It's got 3 kind of look like little ribbons hanging off it, and then the shield itself. I believe there is one item that it's attached to that you want to make sure you don't clean before you clean the other 2. I'm going to go back and double check because I know we looked at the list of items there. Yeah, the Tilt Shield Mount, I went back and double checked, is the other item. I imagine it's probably hard to completely clean the Tilt Shield Mount first. If you hit everything from the front here, shouldn't be too much of an issue. Of course, those 3 purity seals are cleaned very easily. You do have to get the back of the shield in order for it to count, and the top. Right, so the mount looks like it's kind of a cone shape there. I imagine it's probably difficult to clean the entire mount by accident. So you should be able to get this done if you get the right angles to get this trophy. The Emperor Protects. The nice thing about this special pack is some of these rooms have these extra platforms and areas that you can kind of climb up. They all have ladders on them. There's the Emperor Protects trophy. So we got that done. Then, as usual, we are going to show you the end bits where we get the Sacristan's Duty trophy. This one took me a little time. I cleaned this kind of chainsaw arm thing quite a few times, and it was very difficult to find exactly what crevice I had missed. But there we go. But yeah, look at all those levels. You can walk all over those areas and get this thing from all sorts of sides. Pretty neat looking mech too. Probably be fun to drive. I wouldn't trust myself driving that thing though. Probably break something that shouldn't be broken. So that is the 4th job. We have one more job to do, and it is a doozy. All of these so far have been pretty easy to clean, and have only taken about an hour to do. And the trophies themselves, the miscellaneous trophies are pretty easy to take care of. This one has a fairly easy miscellaneous trophy, and that is to clean a specific thing on this beast of a vehicle, a spaceship, a starship, whatever you want to call it, but it is massive. It is so big that you can't even get to the top of it, no matter what platforms and climbing items, ladders, and so forth that you use. So the things that we have to do here are the retro thrusters, and those are fairly large kind of nozzles here. So we went ahead and highlighted them, and to just go around, it took me probably about 5 minutes or so to clean all of them, clean around them, and then clean inside them. I found I had a better system going when I was definitely making sure to hit inside the hole in the middle. So that's one out of, I think there's like 18 of them. So I can tell by the time I finally got this miscellaneous trophy done that this was going to take some time. If this is one item out of all these and it takes this long to clean, it is going to take some time. For the most part, all the gunk comes off fairly easily. The one thing that took me a while to discover is the giant wings towards the back of the vehicle. You can actually tilt them up and down, and that is actually how I got to the tallest kind of tail fin of the vehicle. The only way I could get up high enough was by standing on the wing and making it go to the upright position, I guess you could say. So we're going to let this play out because it is going to take some time to get these clean, and then we are going to show you the end bits of this job itself, and then we will have 100% on PowerWash Simulator once again. That was more like 7 minutes to do all of these. There's Descend into Shadow, Rise into Light for cleaning the 16 retro thrusters on the Thunderhawk. And now we're going to start getting started on the rest of this giant machine. And I'm not going to show you too much of it. We're going to cut towards the end, and I believe in the capture you're going to see me use the wing to go up and down at least once. But for the most part, it wasn't difficult to clean. Throughout this entire special pack, I wasn't really finding any reason to use any of the cleaners that they give you. Actually, that might be true. It might not be true. I think on the bottom, front, and back, here I am standing on the wing in the upright position. Oh no, I'm not. You see the wings right there. I'm almost pointing at it right there. Those are the wings that go up and down. I don't know what I'm standing on here. Hopefully I show. Looks like I'm standing on the... Oh, I was on something. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you're going to see me do it here. Stand on this wing. I'm going to clean it. Finish it up. And there you have it. So that's the end of that. I guess I don't operate the wing. Well, sorry. But, I mean, all you have to do is look at the wing and it'll give you the option to move it up or down. Look at this giant thing. It's huge. There you go. You saw it go up and down there. Well, I hope this helped. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.